Meteorologist Travis Kleneski here this morning, where there is some light snow and flurry activity and some very minor accumulation. So far, we've seen a little snow cover, partially at least here, north central, northeastern areas, and then back here to the west. But we're seeing a little light snow here and there, even though Futurecast is just showing clouds. There's a little bit of wind out there this morning. I don't think blowing snow is going to be a major concern. Now, snow chances intensify a little bit later this afternoon and especially into this evening. That's when most of the snow will start to fall, is this evening. There's midnight tonight. Notice the snow is heavier the farther south and southeast you go, much lighter up north. Getting into the late night hours into tomorrow morning, the snow continues, although starting to really lighten up off to the northwest. Best chances of snow are going to be over southeastern parts of the area. This will wind down through the day tomorrow. There's noon. Still a little snow and maybe some minor blowing snow, gusts up to around 20 miles per hour or so. We see still some lingering snow in eastern areas, wrapping up tomorrow afternoon. Maybe a couple of late day breaks in the clouds. We'll see a little more clearing and lighter winds tomorrow night, which will lead to a very cold night, bitterly cold air Thursday morning. But we'll start to get some recovery with more sunshine on Thursday. So we have a winter storm warning in place across southern areas, southern Nebraska, northern Kansas. This begins at 6 p.m. tonight and continues until 6 p.m. tomorrow night. This is where the biggest impacts will be. North of that, we've got a winter weather advisory. Most of these places until 6 p.m. tonight till 6 p.m. tomorrow night. But it does actually start at noon today here to the west. These areas right in here. So keep that in mind. It starts a little sooner here. Still some impacts, but not as big of an impact as farther south. No areas up north into the northwest not included in any kind of warning or advisory. Impact should be much lower. Snowfall totals will be higher the farther south and southeast you go. This gives you a good idea of the amounts we could see, kind of going the 4 to 7, maybe 8-inch range here to the south and southeast. Hastings 3 to 6, GI and Kearney 2 to 5, North Platte 2 to 5, 3 to 6 around McCook, 1 to 3 here farther north, 0 to 2 in far northern portions of Nebraska. That's kind of the range I'm going with right now. So we'll see how things play out. Hopefully we'll be pretty close to those amounts. But this is actually not as difficult of a snow forecast as it sometimes is. And thankfully, I don't think blowing snow is a major concern. It's going to be cold today. Teens for highs for most of us, in the low 20s in the southeast, single digits up north. We'll drop back to the single digits tonight, wind chills below 0 though. Highs tomorrow mostly in the teens, near 20 in North Platte maybe. And then tomorrow night, this is going to be the coldest night this week. With the clearing skies, the lighter winds, we drop back below 0. Teens below 0 in northeast Nebraska, single digits below 0 for the rest of us. But we do get some recovery tomorrow or Thursday afternoon. Highs mid to upper 20s, low to mid 30s. Warmer the farther west you go. Even better actually on Friday, despite more clouds coming in. We're talking about mid to upper 30s and low to mid 40s. It is going to be a little blustery though ahead of the next cold front, which will come southward Friday night, and that also brings us our next chance of snow going into the weekend, Friday night to Saturday morning. So again, snow falling today and especially tonight. Tonight, tomorrow morning is going to be the best chance. Then lightening up tomorrow afternoon. Cold conditions, very, very cold Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Better Thursday. Better yet Friday, although not as much sun. And then that next round of snow Friday night into Saturday, especially Saturday morning. Gets a little colder as well. There's going to be some wind both ahead of it and behind that cold front. Pretty cold again Saturday night, Sunday. Then starting to warm up a little bit for President's Day, but it doesn't look like that warm up lasts long. We're going to cool back down for the middle of next week, back down into the 20s, as no major warm ups are coming anytime soon, especially if there's snow on the ground. Let's look at the North Platte forecast. A little bit of snow during the day today. The best chance still coming tonight, though, and through tomorrow morning, and then really winding down as the morning turns to afternoon. Chilly the next couple of days. The coldest night again tomorrow night into Thursday morning, but nice recovery back into the 30s with some sun on Thursday. Friday, maybe some 40s on Friday despite clouds around, and then comes that next chance of snow Friday night into Saturday morning. Chillier, but not as cold as the Tri-City Saturday and Sunday, and then warming up into the 40s on President's Day Monday, although it does cool back down a little bit the middle of next week. Not as cold as the Tri-Cities, but lower 30s, closer to freezing for the middle of next week. So again, we've got a couple of storms on the way. We've got the one today and tonight, tomorrow morning. Again, heaviest snows in the southeast right there. A break. And then another round coming in as we look ahead to late Friday, Friday night, Saturday. This one probably not quite as intense as the one we're going to be dealing with over the next 24 to 36 hours. But the best chances are still southeastern areas, and we can still see some off and on chances down the road here. And we'll quickly look at the GFS forecast And again, you can see good snows today, a little more coming as we head towards Friday night into Saturday, and then more often on chances next week. Well, I want to thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning. I do have to let you all go. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all again on Wednesday. Take care, and God bless.